I come, barging in. I'm the best of the best, let the games begin. Catch your breath in your chest, get your oxygen. I set it off, you deal with me, take the loss. I was raised from the block, but born for this. Walk away like a champ, nothing more or less. Yeah, I'm passing cats by with hardcore finesse. I ain't gonna stop this thing till I gain success. Oh, no. You dealing with the MVP. Oh, sure. This thing here is guaranteed, cause I've been doing it big, bending the grid. Yeah, I stay on the grind, are you getting it, kid? Y'all cats trying to steal my name. Y'all cats trying to use my game. Y'all cats trying to play like me, wanna be like me, but it just won't be. Y'all cats be hating my fame. Y'all cats trying to ruin my name. Y'all cats trying to be me, wanna be me, but it just won't be. I feel my pulses racing, sweat falls off my face and wide eyes are focused, pupils dilating. One shot for the win, and it all adds up to this. Sweat, blood, and tears, ain't no room for a miss. Hard work day and night just to reign number one. I ain't gonna stop now that my time has come. I can taste it on my lips, sweetness, victory. I hear the hush of the crowd, all eyes are on me. Feel the rush in my veins to be clutch in the game. The respect of my name, to have my number hang. Now everywhere I go, people know who I am. From the sold out arenas to television programs, from street dreams of cats playing every day. Learn your own style, shoot your own way. Mama used to say, practice hard earns pay. It brings us to this, the NBA. Y'all cats trying to steal my name. Y'all cats trying to use my game. Y'all cats trying to play like me, wanna be like me, but it just won't be. Y'all cats be hating my fame. Y'all cats trying to ruin my name. Y'all cats trying to be me, wanna be me, but it just won't be.
You want me on your team? Show me the green. The pump fake with the jump shot, look at me. Got a jab step that'll leave you on a lean. My whole franchise got their eye on a dream. The answer, crossover with the transfer. Try to play defense and end up a dancer. Stop fronting, ask Tim Duncan. Would he jump if he saw Jay Rich jumping? Nick it, please don't try to pick it. I got a Timberwolf that they call a big ticket. Full court pressure, that's how to stick it. That's 3 seconds, you know you can't kick it. You're a man now, about to enter the league. Money in the muscle, no time for fatigue. You can't post up, you gotta learn how to feed. After Mavericks, what's a 20-point lead? The NBA, yo, I love this game. My city on the front, on the back is my name. I do this for the fans, not for the fame. It's playoff time, gotta play through the pain. Pass me the rock so I can make it rain. Give it the rest.
Time for another great night of basketball from the association. I'm Kevin Frazier. The Lakers come in looking for their 9th win. Rick Fox is aiming to help the team out wherever he can. He doesn't have that blinding speed, but he's quick enough to get to the rack. They'll meet the Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony is a similar player when it comes to quickness. Question is, will they cancel each other out? Nuggets, Lakers, it's on.
Welcome, everybody. The stage is set right here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the two key players?
Fitz, I think we got to pay attention to this fella. Rick Fox looks hungry, so don't be surprised if he takes a few in for the easy layup. Watch out. On the other side, you've got another good shooter. Carmelo Anthony is not one of the best free throw shooters in the league, but certainly not one of the worst either.
Thanks, Tommy. Time to jump it up and let's get going. And the Nuggets control the tip-off, and we'll get this one started. To Nene. Nene releases from close range. Can't get it.
You look up ugly in the dictionary, and there'll be a freeze frame of that shot.
Fisher shoots, scores the opening field goal.
Good shooters will just chew up poor defense like this all day long.
A fake pass there. Nene is looking for the ball, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Fox sails in, drops it in on the layup. The Nuggets are behind here, 5-0. Miller goes with the runner. Money on the jump shot.
Forget about that old Hoosiers, square up, get the elbow in. This guy can just knock him down on the run with ease.
Pump fakes. Dumps it off. Dumps it off. Here comes the double team.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
Miller has the ball. To Camby. Fisher made the nab back there and records his first steal. Fisher off the glass. It's blocked. Sinks the first of two. He gets them both. The spread is 7. To Barry. Anthony uses the drop step. The J was missed by Anthony.
He just isn't a good enough mid-range shooter to make that when he's covered that tightly.
To Malone. Outside. To Shaq. 6 seconds to shoot. Shaq pops it up for 9. Automatic.
Another basket. These guys have come flying out of the gate.
Just over 10 minutes here in the first quarter. To end the drought. Rebounded inside by Malone.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
The Nuggets with the ball, but they're down double digits. Dumps it off. Dumps it off. To Miller. To cut it to single digits. Not there for him.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you got to concentrate to knock them down.
Off the right rim, but missed by Fisher. The fast break. Swatted away, and it's loose inside. And the Nuggets control the loose ball. The run cannot be stopped by Miller. To George. He's doubled up. Manages to pass out of it. Malone, high off the glass. And the Nuggets bring it up. They're shooting 16% from the floor. To Barry. Lob to Nene. Nene goes to the drop step. Nene is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
To Fox. Here comes the double team. It's loose. Anthony made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Nene. He's double teamed. The drought continues off the miss by Nene.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
The Lakers fall in a double-digit lead. To George. Now by O'Neal. To George. George takes it in. Bounces long and won't fall. Miller uses the glass. Blows the layup.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
The Lakers have the ball, and they're on a 15-2 run. To Fox. He's doubled up. Dumps it off. Shaq off the glass. He can't get the first. Ripped down inside by Camby. Miller brings it up. He's shooting 20% from the floor. To Camby. Pump fakes. It's knocked away. And the Nuggets regain control. Nene gets it right back after the block. To stop the drought.
It's tough to play post defense in this league, especially when your man has a nice hook and he's waiting to drop it on you.
Just over 7 minutes here in the first quarter. To Shaq. Shaq goes to the drop step. 9-footer missed by O'Neal. Here comes the double team. Malone fires from the right block. The defensive rebound by Miller. Off the front rim and out by Nene.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Lob to Fisher. Fisher releases from the stripe. Money on the jump shot.
Nice job. He didn't exactly shake the defender loose with that step back, but he ended up getting enough room to squeeze off a good shot.
The Nuggets have the ball. Skip to Camby. Fakes the pass. Miller shoots from the post. Not this time. Not thrown down by Nene. And the Nuggets keep misfiring here in the first quarter. The Lakers are now up 15.
It's always nice to get off to a good start, and that bucket gives them a double-digit lead.
And the Nuggets take it up court but are down large. 19-4. About 9 feet out, nailed by Camby.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Tried to lay it in right, but no good by Fox. To Barry. He's doubled up. Camby from inside. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. No way. To George. Long range. Couldn't buy a basket that trip down.
It's quite simple. If you don't have the range, don't take the shot.
A difficult shot and miss by Barry.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts. Nice tip right there. It's better just to tip it in and then grab it and bring it down where some little guy can run around in there and strip it from you.
Just under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. To Camby. Fisher made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Pass to the paint. To Fisher. Deflected. Call it splashdown by Malone.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Miller works it up court. To Anthony. Anthony takes the quick shot. Misses the jumper. Booked that post shot by Nene.
Maybe that basket can help spark them on the defensive end, because that's what's letting them down right now.
The Lakers with a comfortable margin here, 23-8. Fox launches from beyond the arc. Not a doubt.
So many NBA players can surprise you with their range. If the D doesn't bring the intensity every time, you're going to get burnt.
To Anthony. Anthony takes a turnaround J. Rebounded inside by Malone. They're running. Gets the lay-in.
You got to keep your eye on this guy. He's always looking for your weakness, and when he finds it, he will exploit it.
And the Nuggets take it up. They're shooting 21% from the floor. To Camby. Camby takes a wide open shot. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. A rare rebound by Barry. To Nene. Nene windmills.
Ooh, that was a sweet pass. He found the open man and finished it off with the slam.
The Lakers work it up. They're shooting 40% from beyond the arc. To Malone. Shaq sails in, gently drops it in.
When you're the star player, you realize that taking on all the responsibility comes with the territory.
Double-digit ball game. To Nene, pump fakes. Camby gets some hang time, powers it down.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. The outside runner was missed by Fisher.
Taking those runners seems to be in vogue around the league right now, and there's another example right there.
Dumps it off. Camby releases. He's off from 17.
I normally like the turnaround J, but I'm not sure he needed to go to it that time.
It's good by Fox.
This is getting brutal. Good grief.
The Nuggets have the rock. To Barry. Barry goes with the fadeaway. Not a chance. That one almost brought the rim down, but off the mark by Camby.
That play was all about the D.
Taken all the way by Fisher.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots this well, you might as well forget about it.
To Barry. Dumps it off. To Nene. Nene takes the shot from about 6. Big bucket by the second-year man out of Brazil.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Barry made the nab back there and records his first steal.
It's one thing to strip the ball. It's another just to snatch it like he did. That's the buddy system right there. If your teammate needs help, rotate over, make the save, or in this case, get the smash.
Camby will leave the floor. Fakes to Skitishvili. Now right side. Received by Anthony. 5 on the shot clock. Anthony releases. Misses after the nice crossover move. Puts up the tray. Doesn't get the long one. To Leonard. Leonard shoots from the post. No doubt about it.
This guy is certainly not a superstar on the inside, but the defense just laid down for him.
The Lakers bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. To Shaq. They work it in. Shaq uses the drop step. Cook made the nab back there and records his first steal. To Curry. Curry launches from beyond the arc. Misses the tray. To Shaq. Curry puts it up from 11. It's ripped down by Anthony. To Boykins. Boykins pulls the trigger from the high post. Hits it.
That was a nice finish there.
17 seconds here in the first quarter. Lob to Shaq. Skip to Pargo to end the drought. Misses the jumper. That's blocked, and it's right back to the shooter. We're at the end of 1, and it's already a double-digit lead. The score, 34-18. Cook throws it in to start the second. Pargo takes it in.
You have to respect anybody that has the guts to take it to the hoop, knowing they're in harm's way.
Boykins uses the glass. Swatted. Plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. The Nuggets take it up. They're shooting 28% from the floor. Boykins goes glass. Deflected. Rebounded inside by Rush. Just over 11 minutes here in the second quarter. To Anthony. Pump fakes. He's doubled up. The bucket counts thanks to an assist by Anthony.
Great idea to go with the hook. He needed to get that one over the D.
The Lakers fall in a double-digit lead. Pass caught by Rush. Cook shoots from the top of the key. Maybe next time.
I think I'd stay away from those mid-range shots if I were him, Fitz. That's a real stretch for him.
Boykins sails in. Goes glass on the lay-in.
Those little guys can drive you nuts. If you let up for just 1 second, they'll be right by you.
The Lakers work it up. They're shooting 28% from beyond the arc. To Rush. Cook glides in. Blocked. Curry takes the shot. Gets the front rim. Boykins brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. The J was off the mark by Anthony. Passes it way up court. Shaq springs up. And we have a foul.
I like the aggressive D, but that was way too much contact not to draw a foul that time.
Can't sink the first. He misses them both.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
The Lakers have it and they're up big. 40-24. To Rush. Rush crosses it over. The finger roll was dropped in by Rush.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots this well, you might as well forget about it.
The Nuggets are at the controls. To Boykins. Boykins glides in. To Curry. For three. Hits the long ball.
You won't see many players around the league with that kind of range.
Just over 9 minutes here in the second quarter. To Skidishvili. Received by Leonard. Leonard high off the glass. Rejected hard. And that's his 5th block of the contest.
He got his hand up there and sent that one right back down. Nice job.
To Shaq. Shaq with the windmill. Dunks it.
If he can get inside and throw it down that easily, there's something wrong.
And the Nuggets with the ball, but they're down double digits. Boykins fired from the post. Rebounded by Rush. To Shaq. Here comes the double team. Gets the pass off. Shaq uses the glass. Shaq, 14 points by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State.
This is getting brutal. Good grief.
Boykins has it. Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Boykins.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
He's double-teamed. Pump fakes. To Shaq. Here comes the double team. Knocked off course, and it's right back to the shooter. Shaq goes to the drop step. The fast break.
When you're down low like this, Fitz, it's very easy to get the ball stolen. That's why you have to keep the ball up high.
Great finish by Boykins. To Rush. Pass caught by O'Neal. Shaq puts it up from 11.
Great concentration on this one. To hit the shot over outstretched arms, that was nice.
Boykins with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. to Boykins. Skidishvili has position down low. Leonard with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fitz, the defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Boykins will head to the bench. To Malone. Malone raises up, bounces long and won't fall.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
Off the left rim and out by Skidishvili.
When you get inside and come away empty, you're always a little angry at yourself, or a lot angry at yourself.
He's doubled up. To Shaq. Shaq uses the drop step. The fadeaway was sunk by O'Neal.
The big fella is in control this quarter. The buckets are coming quick and easy for him.
The Nuggets have the ball but are way back there. 53-28. Skip to Miller. Miller sails in, lays it right in.
They continue to do a nice job of building on the lead they had at the end of the first.
And the Lakers have the ball, and they're on an 11-4 run. To Pargo. In low. Dumps it off. He's double teamed. To Shaq. 6 seconds to shoot. Pargo launches from beyond the arc. No dice from long range. To Shaq. Shaq leaps up.
Watch him elevate on the replay. Now that's how you throw down a windmill jam.
The Nuggets bring it up. They're shooting 34% from the floor. Caught by Nene. Rebounds. The rejection with perfection. And it's hauled in by O'Neal. Here's the break. Takes it all the way.
Check out the nice assist on this one. Now that's how you set up a dunk.
Double-digit ball game. To Skidishvili. Now by Leonard. Leonard is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
Hey, if you're going to foul the guy, go ahead and whack him. Make sure he doesn't get a three-point opportunity.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. Rush glides in. Scores his 8th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far. The Nuggets will take a timeout here. Miller works it up. He's shooting 28% from the floor. Miller with the step back. Rejected hard. And it's right back to the shooter. The old rebound set up the bucket by Miller.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 30% from beyond the arc. He's doubled up. Shaq wants it in the post. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get the long one. Pump fakes. The steal.
He read that pump fake perfectly, made a quick stab at the ball, and came away with the steal.
Coast to coast and drained by Skidishvili.
That's how you run that break and finish it, Fitz. Excellent.
The Lakers ball in a double-digit lead. To Shaq. Grabbed by Pargo. Pargo puts it up, gets back iron and out.
If that's the best shot they can come up with for a possession, you know it wasn't a good set.
Miller works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Shaq swatted that one. That's 7 blocks tonight. The inside runner was missed by Rush. Miller takes the quick shot. An extra effort rebound by Pargo. Knocked off course.
Substitution for the Lakers.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. The Nuggets head into the front court. To Leonard. Leonard sails in.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
Pargo takes it up. He hasn't hit a shot from beyond the arc. Can't convert on the fast break. Misfired by Medvedenko.
He struggled to find his shot on that one against some brutal defense.
Off to the back rim and out by Nene.
His shot selection has been sketchy at best.
To Malone. Malone uses the drop step. The shot from the post missed by Malone.
That's the great thing about having a big lead. You can afford a few misses, but not too many.
Hauled down by Malone.
The mailman is really pulling down the boards this half, but basketball isn't a one-man game. The rest of the team better start helping out on the boards.
Dunked down by Rush. To Skidishvili. Anderson sails in. Curry from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
He's just average from beyond the arc, but that doesn't mean you don't have to guard him.
The Nuggets with the ball, but they're down double digits. Leonard shoots from the post. Not a doubt.
If you want to make life difficult for him, you better start off with pushing him out further from the bucket.
Rush takes it up, and he's got 10 points. Rush for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Curry hasn't had a good game so far. He's going to sit down for a while. Leonard is at the controls. To Miller. Anderson glides in, banks it in.
He's got to feel good about that basket, but not so good about the score.
Here's the break. With the finish, hammered, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, if you're going to foul someone, you might as well get your money's worth.
He can't get the first. He misses them both. Ripped down inside by Anderson. To Skidishvili. Pump fakes. And that's his first takeaway of the game. They're running.
Good recognition and good ball movement.
2 minutes.
Just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter. To Leonard. Miller takes a wide open shot. A rare rebound by Medvedenko. To Rush. Lob to Fisher. Fisher goes with the drop step. Fisher with the crossover. Crossed over on the way to the hoop and then drained by Fisher.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
And the Nuggets are in trouble here. 69-41. A rare rebound by Medvedenko.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you've got to concentrate to knock them down.
Rush drops in his 14th point in this period. He's got 14 total. To Leonard to stop the drought. Not there for him.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
To Malone. Malone fades away inside. Hits it.
The Lakers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
54 seconds here in the second quarter. To Leonard. Leonard with a crossover. Fades. Denied. And it's right back to the shooter. To Skidishvili. Skidishvili gets airborne. Can't stop the run. Nene will come off the floor.
You can't argue with that call. That's an obvious foul.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. 41 seconds here in the second quarter. To Malone. Malone with the finger roll, and we have a foul.
My goodness, that guy just mugged him out there. That's a misdemeanor in 30 states.
Anderson will leave the floor. Sinks the first of 2. gets them both. The Nuggets take it up. They're shooting 32% from the floor. To Bowen, Fisher, and he comes away with his third pickpocket tonight.
The D really set the tone there. You want to get in the ball handler's head and make him worry about your defense.
Malone goes with the fadeaway. Ripped down inside by Miller. Can't get it. We've reached halftime with the score, 75-43. With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the game track with Tom Tolbert and see what's cooking. Tommy, what do you got for me?
Thanks, Fitz. The Lakers have the rebounding edge here at half, and it's no question that advantage has helped push out the lead. Look for them to stay strong on the boards in the second half and try and widen this gap.
That'll do it for Game Track for now. We'll check in to see how it all played out in the storyline at the end of the game. Fox inbounds to start the second half. George takes it in, hammered, and he'll go to the line.
Too much contact there. No question for the ref to blow the whistle on that one.
He can't get the first. He misses them both. Plucked out of the sky by Nene. To Barry. Barry takes it in.
NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got replay ready for you.
Fisher works it up. He's shooting 71% from the floor. The layup was banked in by Fisher.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots this well, you might as well forget about it.
Grabbed by Camby. Camby pulls the trigger from the high post. 11 rebounds by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Big bucket by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State.
Nice shot, and that puts him firmly in the driver's seat.
Here in the third quarter. Dumps it off. Barry pops it up from 9. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Botches the lay-in.
It's hard to maintain your sharpness sometimes when you have a nice cushion on the scoreboard.
To Barry. Anthony takes flight, swatted away, and that's his second block of the game.
He held off until just the right moment and then swatted that one down.
The jumper was buried by Fox.
Any NBA player can make you pay when you leave him that wide open. That's why you can't get lazy out there on D.
Double-digit ball game. Skip to Camby. To Miller. A fake pass there. Caught by Barry. Now by Nene. Count that last jumper by Nene.
He doesn't really like to take shots from that far out, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And the Lakers work it up. They're shooting 35% from beyond the arc. To George. Here comes the double team. Malone shoots from the paint. Easily rebounded by Nene. Received by Barry. Pump fakes. Barry high off the glass.
Watch him take it to the rack. Being tentative out there gets you nothing.
The Lakers have it. With the runner. Not there for him. Malone uses the drop step. George with the finger roll. George is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game. And we have a foul. To Anthony. Right wing pass. Pass caught by Anthony. To Nene. He's double teamed. The shot in the paint was drained by Miller.
That basket is good, but it certainly doesn't erase some of the questionable shots he's been taking.
The Lakers are in control of this one. 82-51. To Fisher. Dumps it off. 7 on the shot clock. Malone goes glass, lays it right in.
When this guy gets you on his back down low, Fitz, there is just not much you can do.
Just under 9 minutes here in the third quarter. To Miller. Anthony goes up. Miller with the assist. That's number 8.
At this point of the game, you can't just trade baskets. You're going to have to rely on your D to get you back in the game.
Fisher works it up, and he's got 15 points. To George. Pass caught by Fox. Fox launches from beyond the arc. Plucked out of the sky by Nene.
Watch him fight for position and make the play on this one.
The Lakers fall in a double-digit lead. To Shaq. It's stolen.
Carmelo Anthony is going to scrape and claw to create turnovers. Doesn't matter whether you're up or down.
Miller is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Just under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. To Malone. To end the drought. Controlled by Nene. A rare rebound by Fisher.
You got to knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
Dumps it off. Beyond the arc. On target for 3.
You got to respect a player who can still drain him like that, even when the D's right in his mug.
The Nuggets have it, and they're on a 12-5 run. Nene is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. To George. Malone sails in. The Lakers will turn it over. To Barry. Anthony goes to the drop step. Caught by Barry. To Anthony. Deflected, and it's pulled in by Fisher.
That ball had insufficient postage, and it was return to sender. That's called working for the highlight reel, and here it comes.
Miller brings it up, and he's got 8 assists. To Nene. Anthony wants the ball. Pass right side. Intercepted. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
I think he used a little bit of his psychic powers on that one. Kind of like the Wonder Twins. He seemed to know where it was going before the passer did.
Shaq is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Bowen looks fresh coming back on the floor. Can't sink the first. An extra effort rebound by Bowen. The Nuggets with the ball, but they're down double digits. Grabbed by Anthony. The dunk was rim rattled in by Anthony.
Wow. When this guy goes up, you may want to put on your hard hat underneath the bucket. That's power.
Fisher has an opportunity to get his third 3 of the night this trip down. To Shaq. Now in the paint. He's doubled up. The shot on the left block is missed by Fox.
This guy is not good enough to knock those down consistently if the D can really get on him.
Nabbed by Miller. To Anthony. And that's takeaway number 2 for him.
Oh, he just took it right from him.
Shaq sails in.
I dug this play in real time. I'm digging it even more in the replay.
Miller with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To Nene. Pump fakes. Anthony shoots. He's off from 17. With the denial. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. Fisher brings it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. To Fox. Malone is asking for it in the post. Shaq takes it in. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
You want the ball in the hands of your best players. If they miss, they miss.
Off the mark from the line by Miller. Barry gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Fisher has the rock. To Curry. Received by Malone. Malone glides in. Scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
This is getting brutal. Good grief.
Miller is just an assist shy from a double-double. To Nene. Nene is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Barry will head to the bench. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. The Lakers take it up court, and they've nailed their last 3 shots from beyond the arc. To Fox. Now left wing. To Curry. Curry launches from beyond the arc.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
The Nuggets take it up court but are down large. 96-66. Fakes the pass. Nene shoots from the post. Forget about it. Not normally a dunker, but a message sent there by Bowen.
This guy's normally not a dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure it was going down.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 53% from the floor. To Malone. Out of the wing. Malone pulls the trigger from the high post. Rebounded inside by Nene. Throws it down.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Fisher takes it up. He's shooting 80% from the floor. The downtown shot was off the mark by Curry.
Even the average shooters are getting in the three-point act now. I'm not sure that's such a great trend, Fitz.
The wide open bucket was missed by Leonard. To Miller. Takes the 3. No good. The O rebound does not pay off. Medvedenko comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Nene will come off the floor. He can't get the first. Boykins looks fresh coming back on the floor. He sinks the second. Double-digit ball game. To Cook. Out on the left. Curry shoots.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
Miller takes it up court, and he's only 1 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Miller takes the quick shot. Miller, 10 points by the 5-year man out of Utah.
He is hard to shut down when you get inside like that.
The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 42% from beyond the arc. Now by Cook. to Barros. 7 on the shot clock. The corner shot was missed by Barros.
As long as they keep running their offense like they've been doing, a few misses aren't going to amount to much.
To Boykins. Malone gets the defensive 3-second call.
Not every zone is legal, Fitz. If you're in that lane, you have to be within arm's length of another offensive player or you're going to get tagged with a violation.
He gets it to fall. To Bowen. Boykins glides in. Couldn't buy a basket that trip down.
This is something I don't say very often. He missed a layup. A layup.
The Lakers bring it up. Barros takes it in. Couldn't capitalize on the crossover.
I liked how he went with the crossover there. Of course, I would have liked it a lot more if he'd have actually made a bucket.
Pump fakes. Leonard double clutches. Yes.
The Nuggets bench is doing its part, Fitz, but they need their starters to step up and help make a game out of this.
The Lakers with a comfortable margin here, 99-76. Received by Medvedenko. Here comes the double team. To Cook. 7 on the shot clock. The unwise 3 was bricked by Cook.
You need high percentage shots to run an offense, and him launching from downtown isn't remotely high percentage.
Trepanier is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Ripped down by Malone. The fast break. Dumps it off. Lob to Barros. To Medvedenko. Cook unloads from about 20 feet out. Misses the jumper.
I'm not sure why people take those long twos, Fitz. Either get the ball closer to the rim or take a couple steps back and try a 3.
Leonard fires off the mark on the step back J.
A great crossover can just lose a defender and get you an easy bucket. An average one will get you results like that.
Dumps it off. To stop the drought. Maybe next time. We've just finished the third quarter and it's a blowout. The score, 99-76. Trepanier inbounds to start the final quarter. Fakes to Boykins. Skip to Bowen. Back to Leonard. To Trepanier. Now right side. Boykins one-on-one. Boykins with the crossover.
That's a tough shot right there. Going up against a taller defender. Doesn't seem to bother him, though. He rises up and says, come get some.
Barros heads up court. Barros off the glass. Gets the lay-in.
The Lakers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Miller takes it up, and he's got 12 points. To Trepanier. Trepanier takes the quick shot. Controlled by Medvedenko. Barros with the finger roll. Blows the layup. To Curry. Curry shoots. Missed it. 3 opportunities, and they couldn't score. Curry with the shot. Drains it on his second attempt. That was all possible due to the offensive rebounding. Miller brings it up, and he's got 10 assists. To Trepanier. Trepanier sails in, gently drops it in.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Barros is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets work it up. They're shooting 37% from the floor. Skip to Leonard. To Miller. There's the steal.
The mailman just keeps hounding the defenses have. His defensive pressure has been key.
To Malone. In the paint. Malone goes to the drop step. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Malone.
He was smart to try the fadeaway to get himself some room. He just couldn't get it to go.
Trepanier commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Barros isolates. Barros crosses it over. Barros releases with no one near him.
It looked like the defense was a little late in rotating, which left him wide open beyond the arc.
The Nuggets with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Boykins. Trepanier takes it in, gets the far iron, but it goes in.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Barros takes it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. The J was off the mark by Curry. To Cook. Barros with a crossover. Barros is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
To Leonard. Pass caught by Trepanier. Trepanier gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total.
That's outside. You come away with high percentage shots.
To Curry. Curry lets it go from the wing. Nice rebound by the 5-year man out of Iowa. Money on the jump shot.
Nice play. He was definitely giving up some size on the inside, but it didn't seem to bother him a bit.
Double-digit ball game. To stop the drought, a rare rebound by Trepanier. Great shot by the 9-year man out of Minnesota.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 40% from beyond the arc. To Curry. Curry puts it up from a step inside the line. Ripped down inside by Bowen.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
The Lakers have the ball. To Cook. They work it in. Malone uses the drop step. Here comes the double team. To Cook. Curry is calling for it. Medvedenko shoots with the clock winding down. Misses the jumper.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
Caught by Leonard. Grabbed by Trepanier. Leonard spins. With the jab step. To Miller. Miller shoots it. Misses from just inside the line. And the Nuggets get the basket and now have chipped in a dozen unanswered points.
Wow. When this guy goes up, you may want to put on your hard hat underneath the bucket. That's power.
The Lakers have the lead here, 106-92. The lay-in was cashed in by Barros.
When you are that small and that quick, you're going to present some matchup problems.
The Nuggets are on a 14-5 run here. Dumps it off. Boykins releases from the stripe. No worries. Barros is at the controls. To Cook. Now by Medvedenko. To Curry. Barros is looking for the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Curry launches from beyond the arc. Forget about it. The Lakers aren't shooting well here in the 4th quarter.
That's an impressive play.
The Lakers work it up. They're shooting 47% from the floor. Malone releases from close range. Money on the jump shot.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
Just over 6 minutes here in the 4th quarter.
Ryan Bowen has put together a solid game with a double-double, but it hasn't translated into a lead for the team.
Just under 6 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Barros glides in. Gets the front rim. Miller sails in. The tip in is missed. 3 shots this trip down before it's cashed in by Bowen.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Medvedenko will leave the floor. Anthony comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Fisher has an opportunity to get his third three of the night this trip down. Fisher with the finger roll, lays it right in.
What you've got here is a smart player taking smart shots.
The Nuggets will take a timeout here. Malone will head to the bench. Camby looks fresh coming back on the floor. And the Nuggets take it up court, but they're losing 112 to 100. To Leonard. Leonard glides in.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
Fisher brings it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. Fisher with the finger roll. Swatted. And that's his first block of the game.
You just don't expect to see him out there making blocks like that, Fitz. But he managed to get a piece of one there.
To Bowen. To cut it to single digits. Yes!
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
The Lakers could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. For a double-digit lead. Missed it.
They're playing him soft on the outside because that's just not this guy's game.
And the Nuggets can cut into the lead with a basket here. To Bowen. Bowen shoots from the post. 12 rebounds by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. He's double-teamed. Fisher lets it go from the wing. Hits it. The Nuggets will take a timeout here. Grant will come off the floor. Nene comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Miller brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Anthony gets aggressive, cuts the score to single digits.
The Nuggets bench is doing its part, Fitz, but they need their starters to step up and help make a game out of this.
The Lakers with an 8-point lead in the ball. To Malone. He's doubled up. Malone shoots from the top of the key. It's ripped down by Camby. The inside shot was missed by Barry.
This quarter has been one huge disaster for this guy. His shot's been all over the place.
From downtown. Can't connect from long range.
Not to be mean, Fitz, but you have a lot of guys around the league taking threes who shouldn't be. I'd probably have to put him in that category. Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
Fisher works it up, and he's got 24 points. Fisher looks to break his man down. To Malone. Malone uses the drop step. Miller takes it up, and he's got 18 assists. Miller off the glass. Miller, 12 points by the 5-year man out of Utah.
The Lakers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Fisher works it up. He's shooting 76% from the floor. Malone, high off the glass, gets the lay-in.
The Nuggets, they're just torching the nets. Everything's going in, which makes it harder to understand why they're losing.
The Nuggets are down 8, but they have the ball. To Barry. Barry sails in. Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
2 minutes.
And the Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 36% from beyond the arc. To Fisher. Fisher uses the glass. Fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounded inside by Nene. It's a 6-point game. To Anthony. Fisher came away with a steal. That's his 4th. Now outside. Shaq gets up.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
And the Nuggets are at the controls. To Anthony. Anthony gets up. Deflected. Miller works it up court. To Anthony. Fakes the pass. Caught by Miller. Miller goes glass. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. Skip to Fox. Fox releases with no one near him. Fox, big 3 by the 13-year man out of North Carolina.
That basket was all set up by the pass. When you're double teamed like that, somebody's got to be open. All you got to do is find him.
Shaq gets credited for the block on that one. To Malone. Malone glides in. No good with a wide open shot. The Nuggets recover the loose ball. The Nuggets continue to turn it over and are playing a really sloppy game out there. The Nuggets have it and they're down big. 127 to 112. To Camby. He's doubled up. Miller sails in. Can't stop the run.
This drought is taking them right out of the game. It's going to be very, very difficult to catch up.
32 seconds here in the game. George shoots. Can't drop the long one.
Hey, look, you get 3 points beyond the arc. It doesn't matter how far beyond the arc, there are no 4-pointers.
To Barry. To end the drought. Not there for him. To Nene. Barry launches from beyond the arc. Plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ball game, 127 to 112. That was a great matchup we just watched. Let's check the storyline with Tom Tolbert. Tommy, take it away.
Thanks, Fitz. The Lakers kept taking 3 after 3 in this one. I'm surprised the defense didn't do a better job at getting out there and getting a hand in their face, because that's what cost them the game.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Shaq gets our ESPN Player of the Game and ends with a total of 26 points and 16 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. We'll start off with the 76ers, who got the win in this one to move to 12-14 on the year. Down in Orlando, we had the Warriors win by 18. New York came away victorious. The Jazz get their 13th win of the year. New Jersey came away from this one with a win. Down in hot Atlanta, we had the Hawks win by 22. Detroit came away victorious. The Heat get their 13th win of the year. The Clippers came away from this one with a win. Over in Los Angeles, we had the Lakers win by 15. And in our final game, we had the Sonics win by 11. And now it's time to give out our double clutch award. Karl Malone was the poppy all day long, and you know what? They never could do a thing with him. You know, there's gonna be days where nothing is working right. Here on ESPN, we call that the iron unkind. Eric Williams is going to think about what exactly went wrong with this game and how he can fix it. That'll do it for the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. See you soon.
Make way, here I come, barging in. I'm the
It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. We begin with the Hawks, who got the win to move to 14-15 on the year. Down in New Orleans, we had the Grizzlies win by 1. Indiana came away victorious. The Bulls get their 10th win of the year. New Jersey came away from this one with a win. Down in the Big D, we had the Mavericks win by 5. Seattle came away victorious. The Suns get their 14th win of the year. And finally, we had the Spurs win by 5. It's time to give out our daily award. Pau Gasol was the man. You need a leader out on the floor, and he was the guy this afternoon. You know, there's going to be days where nothing is working right. Here on ESPN, we call that the iron unkind. David West had a tough go of it out there on the floor. I'm not sure he was ever really into the flow. That's it for the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. We'll see you soon.